hardworking man. In fact, what he does is actually to put a lawn chair outside and watch people, very unfit people, go about their daily lives so that he can laugh at them. There you have it here, Mr. Mufasa. Thank you, man. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm pleased.
And of course, the mayor of Agungi is back. He is with us for this week, Mr. Gang Tiangayang. Welcome, man.
That is not my title. I refuse to accept it. But it's great to be back, especially with these two guys here. You know,
nice one.
You know,
we heard that you were in Jos, and then all the way from Jos, somebody actually took you out the crowd.
Man. Shout out to J-Town. A couple of people there, they catch the black table. We're global. We're, you know,
Fantastic.
so I'm not surprised.
That's beautiful.
You could always follow us and, you know, comment and be a part
Indeed,
of the show.
you must always follow us. We are hashtag the Black Table on TVC. Also, we are live on YouTube, so you want to make sure that you're seeing it live on YouTube if you can't catch it on terrestrial. All right, so that's YouTube. Search us out, the Black Table. We're on there. You can see us right now. Okay, so we're going to take a very short break. When we get back, we get into our stories. We've got quite the stories to tell today, and of course, with these fine gentlemen, it's going to be quite the humdinger of a show. So stay tuned, and we'll be back.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
So do you ever want man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call the Black Table. So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call the Black Table.
Fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas.
It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, a sprinkling of current affairs, some very deep topical issues, and last but not the least, a healthy dose of grumbling of those we love to hate. And yes, you guessed it, women. So, if you catch the drift, then you're onto something. We will provide you with the right insights into most of your curiosities, right here within this beautiful cocktail we call the Black Table. So, have you ever wondered what happens behind the curtains of a man's mind? Or perhaps you're one of those who wonder what men talk about when they gather. Well, here goes. Imagine what it takes to put together the perfect cocktail. Or maybe mocktail. We need a bit of sports, welcome back. It's the Black Table here. Mazzino Appeal, Mr. Shea in the house, of course, Mufasa and GANG gang. It's a party and you guys are invited. Just have your spirits or libation, whatever it is, we are going to get along fine. We've got our quick fire topics for today. Let's launch our very first one. First off, Guinness Book of World Records has told Nigerians that please, biko, people should chop first before you go and do any other athon, whatever it is. So, even to the extent that the state government has banned an attempt for another athon. Let me put it that way. Guinness World Record breaking attempt for a kiss-a-thon. This time they're like, nope, we're not having it. Not in Ekiti State. Not after that lady who was trying to massage for 150 hours died after 50 hours. Well, she didn't die. She collapsed. Meanwhile, the person she was massaging was waiting for her to continue with her legs up in the sky.
That thing was funny.
But honestly, after 72 hours, yeah? Honestly, I'm wondering, what is it with Nigerians and once there's a good idea, we like jump on it. If we don't kill it, if we don't finish the idea, then we're not yet done. What are you breaking currently? What are you going to be breaking soon, Shay?
What?
You're not breaking anything.
Why?
It's the season of athons. You should be breaking something.
I'm not in a hurry.
You're not in a hurry.
I had attempted to beat the Guinness Book of World Records.
Which one was it?
The largest, most handprints on white canvas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was even during the NSAS.
Oh, okay.
Trying to do it, but I didn't get as many. I was looking for about 1,000.
Different handprints?
Yes, different handprints, but we didn't get up to 1,000. 1,000 plus about 1,100 would have been.
But that had a cause behind it.
Yeah, it was an art-related thing for kids in the slum. But I didn't get the chance to beat the record. But well, maybe at this rate, I don't think I will try it again.
Wow.
Sadly.
You're into fitness. What are you breaking? What are you going to be breaking?
Maybe plankathon.
Plankathon?
Yeah.
That's a good one. But
I think the guy holding the record now is about 9 hours.
9 hours?
Just planks.
Just this year.
Yeah,
I actually saw him.
That's serious.
Yeah.
So maybe if I do like 15 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't think Guinness Book will take us serious.
From
Nigeria, no, cancel the application. All
Gang
of
already
them
broke a record.
It's crazy.
Gang. Stand up, let's see your stomach.
The camera can't go that low.
I'm sorry, guys.
I know why you did it.
What's your take?
I like what Sheyi said. That was in the year 2000. 2020. I mean, you see, the problem is, and a shout outs to Hilda for what she did.
Yeah.
You know, Nigerians, the ones that have sense, that are reasonable. You know, you do your research, you understand what the whole Guinness World Record is all about. You find a record, or you find one that you can create as well, and you do the necessary. You get me? What Hilda did was commendable, but it kind of like opened the Pandora's box that people that don't even understand. You haven't even applied yet to Guinness. You're already starting to beat a record.
Yeah.
And people are coming up with all sorts of trash.
Ridiculousness. There was also a sexathon as well, according to what I heard.
There was one. I think the one that they tried to ban was a kissathon.
Kissathon, Nick, as you see.
They're trying to, and I'm like,
So please, the idea of that is that they want to see who can kiss the longest.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like,
So you're going to kiss one person
One person, keep kissing.
continuously. No breaks.
After an hour, if the feeling kind of dies, it's just your lips are numb. You just, I'm not speaking from experience, but
Sounds like you are though. It sounds like
well, for me, it's the lack of creativity. As in, isn't there any other thing that we could do to put us on the map? Or do we have to take this whole Guinness World Record book and tear it to shreds before?
Because it actually looked messy at some point.
Very messy.
You know, Hilda did what she did, which was just like he said, very commendable. And then you had that girl from Ekiti coming up doing.
Dami didn't really get it right.
Her, she didn't apply.
Nope.
She didn't follow any rules. She didn't do.
The most
And all of a
hilarious
sudden,
one-
100 hours.
The most hilarious one was that video where she goes, I don't have money for soldier for this
soldier,
protection.
Right. And people that promised her money haven't sent it.
It seems to be like it's apart from the fact that it's seeking for attention. Is there money? Is there any money?
there isn't money
what's
involved
the
in
point?
it, but
I don't
they're
get it.
making it seem like a
brand
joke.
endorsements and stuff.
They're taking away the credibility from the Guinness book itself.
Thank you. Exactly.
You know, and it's crazy that they don't do the research they should do. Hilda did her research, even did a mock cooking thing before she started the main event that she did her stuff. But people just feel as if I'll just jump and just do anything. Like the masseuse that passed out. Do you understand? Did she do any training?
Was there any medical?
Do you understand?
But she's a masseuse now. She's had training.
But does she know? I don't know. But has she tried and say, you know what? Let me try and do this for a day or two and see if I can last. Let alone do it for so many days.
Maybe she had been doing it for a while, and she just felt she had come
booked for
off
72 hours.
You know, she had come of age.
And it's not like as if you're going to cook or massage or do this for all 72 hours. They're going to be. It's like
breaks in between.
breaks in between.
Just like the way Hilda's was.
Exactly.
She
Did
cooks
she
up
do that?
like yes, Hilda had breaks in
No, I
between.
mean, did the masseuse do that? That's what I'm
I don't
wondering.
think even people followed up properly to even know what really happened.
That's the thing. I don't think they
The
did.
news just came out that she was massaging a lady and then
The
she
problem with
slumped.
Nigerians is that once they see a trend, they jump on it regardless to think that they can either chase clout,
Right.
make a name for themselves,
Yeah.
become popular,
So my
become
fear is-
influencers,
my
and they
fear
just
is-
jump on anything.
My fear is that Nigeria will no longer be regarded as a credible source for, credible platform for any record. Because it's just going to be like, oh, those guys always want to break something. It's like, I don't answer them, Jai. Let's go on. In fact, they might just even ban us from being inside the Guinness Book of World Records.
Honestly, I doubt it. I just feel it's a matter of people
Still.
following the rules.
Yeah.
As far as people follow the protocol, they
At
will
the
still
end of
take
the
us
day,
seriously.
it's the Guinness World Record book that has the integrity, that has the credibility.
True.
So all the rubbish you guys are doing,
It's for
at
yourselves,
the end of the
basically.
day, it's the people that eventually make it there that are now global
Alright.
people to recognize.
Yeah.
And I also heard a record has to stand for, I don't know if it's a year.
That's
You know, a record has to stand for a year.
So what's the
before
goal for
somebody
somebody tries to break it again?
Because
So,
I
but
told
then,
people when I was saying about other people trying to cook, I said no. Your record needs to stand for a certain period before anybody can attempt to break it. If not, everybody will be cooking every weekend.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to be 1 hour.
And you know, Guinness Book hasn't even confirmed Hilda. Before then, somebody came out and trying to. It was
with the
messy.
jumping clock.
Listen, guys, hey,
messy.
we're going to come back to that, but let's move on now. We've got this very interesting quick fire number 2 here. It's going to cause discussion. You are in a serious relationship, so why, just why did you go out to eat spaghetti and turkey with another guy that's interested in you? So I don't know if this is being targeted at men or women or just only women, but
It's been targeted as women.
women,
Those
yeah, but-
greedy women.
Can you
I
Say that
I
it
see
is.
this a lot. You know the problem with women, a lot of, not in general, but a lot of women want to have their cake and eat it. A lot of women want to enjoy the benefits of a relationship or a marriage.
That's not
Without being in a relationship or a marriage.
They want to have and have it.
A lot of them want a man to do so much for them, and I'm like, you have nothing to do with this person, but you want to enjoy all those benefits, which is just absolutely wrong. If you were in something that you're committed to something, and you know this guy has intentions, but you're still following him around just to enjoy what he can provide.
Women enjoy that attention. No, not that attention. New attention.
Really?
If you went into an office and you started working tomorrow at a new place, you'd realize that you'd be surrounded by a lot of new women. Have you ever had that experience? I don't know. Have you had it? You work at the gym. You get new women all the time.
Yeah. He ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, drink up, boy. Now, yes, coming from your side of life.
Let's go to the representative.
Because I mean, a guy that'll tell them, come on, arch your back. You need to arch your back, and you do it from the back. You're like,
Shay sounding so professional.
No, see, I've been in the gym. I see how y'all do it.
Do you agree that women actually enjoy that attention? Like you massaging their backs and touching them and everything. They come back.
Let me help you stretch.
Yeah, women do actually. You know, and that's why, you know, women at the end of the day, they thrive on attention. You know, so a man who gives a woman attention, you get the girl.
Hope you guys are taking notes.
You know, you get the girl.
Taking notes.
So most of all these other things, money, the dates, all that are supplementary.
So where do you stand on this thing where a lady who's perhaps maybe in a fantastic relationship still wants to, this guy asked me out, let me go, it's only 1 hour. Where do you stand on that? Is it, if you were, for instance, the stable guy with her, how would you feel if you learned that she went out for spaghetti with some other guy?
No, she can go, but from there, just move on.
Just go.
But we just have that women enjoy attention.
Are you ever like working out with a certain, like a female, and then some other female wants you to stop and come and attend to her?
Thanks. Yeah, we have that issue in the gym.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
You're not done yet with training somebody.
And then the crazy thing is, it begins to bring beef between these two women unknowingly. Because it now seems like they are fighting for your attention.
Exactly.
Your trainer.
This sounds like
it can be very silly sometimes because you are seeing it, they are just expressing themselves.
Yeah.
And then you are like in the middle, like, calm down, let me finish.
What's your worst experience at the gym with women? Sorry, with married women.
No,
with married women.
This guy is trying to get something out of me.
With married women, you get like, like advances and stuff like that.
Yeah, we get that, but you have to be
I'm
careful.
not talking about we. I'm talking about you.
no, he's professional.
Yeah, he talks for the phone.
That, but we have to be very careful with that because there are situations where, I mean, you don't know the woman's husband or you don't know any woman's husband.
And you're
the crazy thing is, some of them sign up together, but you have no idea.
And then the man just falls.
And then you are doing your thing, and they are looking at you from the corner.
When you're overstretching them, Abi.
Exactly, or you are training them in a certain way, you are supporting them in a certain way. And they are looking at you. That's why you have to be professional about it.
Yeah, you have to.
And you have to be careful because women are delicate. You know, that's how you talk to a woman.
Can I jump in again?
Yeah,
I need to jump in again because I know they also you're a trainer in general.
Right.
So I don't want everybody to keep acting like you only train women. You train men as well.
I train men as well.
I think men that you overtrain and they just fall in love with you like. Like the way
What a man's man.
all of a sudden they
What a man's man.
you get where I'm coming from.
No, I feel
Like
you.
the husband and wife is sign up. Do you understand?
And then
all
your
of a sudden
husband,
the husband just feels like I just feel like I get where my wife is coming from. I'm feeling this guy.
No. Look, except the guy is trying to swing a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He can never get where the lady is coming from.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking
Because
about.
you know women have pressure points and all that, and
I
they're
mean,
trying to like. chill. So the woman is she's in a squat now. You're trying to like spot her, and you hold her across her waist. You know, that's a very delicate.
Most guys will want you to hold
Now, you as a trainer, you are doing your job.
Yeah.
Her as your client, she's feeling some type of way because she feels
That's not your intention.
that's
so
not your
you're being
intention exactly.
professional.
So that's where you have to be very careful
I'm sorry.
because they could read signals and
I
they
don't
get
want to
you
take
wrong.
this away from the topic, but does the same thing happen? Have you met the very weird man, very queer man in your experience, and how did that pan out? I want to hear that
I
story.
have actually.
We know you want to sign up. Just chill. Chill. My stomach is down here. Let's move on.
Let's move on to our next quick fire here. We got one. So, are you on Threads yet? If you are, join 666 very soon. I'm joking. But there's plenty of talk about Threads being 666. I don't know if you guys have you joined yet? Have you joined yet?
As in,
It's a platform now.
You haven't? You have? You have. Okay. So that's signing out your Instagram, by the way.
you see all those partners that's not making me think the thing is really that thing that they're saying.
It was a trap.
Because man,
I also heard you can't deactivate.
You can't. If you do, you lose your Instagram.
Yeah, if you deactivate Threads, you lose your Instagram.
Yeah, this is our very first.
imagine?
This is our very first Thread story that we're going to be taking on the show. This was a thread by Olamide, Mr. Luke. He says, so if she isn't your mother, your sister, or your wife, she's definitely a user.
Right.
We all have personal experiences. It was the fallback from what he posted that actually makes this a story, because here there's a response to it that if he's not your father, your brother, or your husband, he's a user. I don't think it applies to men that much. Someone here says, of course, there are several men out there who are users, but unfortunately, the number are more on us, the female side. Most women have certain men to fulfill certain needs. That's a woman talking there.
Thanks.
Do you agree that if they don't fall under these categories, they're using you?
not entirely, because I have female friends.
And you want to be careful.
Yeah, well, yes. But not every single time. But majority of the time, yes. Even with the female friends, you see when they are trying to use you.
That's when that call, that random call comes and just calls to you, and then 2 days later they're like, please can you help me with?
You know the
there's
experience in this your corner actually.
I'm in the media.
But like I just say, it's a handful of them that are genuine friends, but a whole lot of them, yes, they would like to eat their cake and have it. Yeah, nothing's happening between us, so okay, fine. 2 o'clock. Hi Shay, please my bank app is not working. I need to pay for something.
Hey, me transfer this, transfer that.
That happens.
Why? I mean, really?
Do you have the experience though?
Well, they're users and then they're useless people. I'm serious.
For those ones who have value at all.
There's some people that they overdo it at some point. When they just feel you are available, they take the piss. Do you understand? And you'll be wondering, why do you need me for all of this? I'm not saying I need something in return, but come on. Sometimes it's similar to the previous story we were talking about. Sometimes you just want to take advantage of somebody that can be there, that can provide, that can, that can give, that can do something, and you take advantage of that with giving nothing in return. And for me, like Shay said, I have female friends that are just friends.
I have a problem though.
I have a lot of female friends that are just friends.
I have a problem, gang. Because personally, I feel like a provider. So I don't feel bad when a woman wants stuff. Now this is many times I and my wife we've had problems regarding this. But I just feel like I'm designed, I'm built, I'm made to provide.
Yeah.
So I feel like just as I'm so, the women are made to receive, to request.
Yeah.
To take. So I really don't see like most people. I'm like, yeah, women can be users, but that's how they're designed. And it's okay.
It's understandable.
Do you get me?
You have to know when to draw the line.
Exactly.
You have to know when to draw the line. Because
exactly.
someone who takes keeps taking.
Continue.
And they have no issue with taking as long as you are available to provide. I ask you for 10K, you give me 10K. Tomorrow I'll come for 100K. Give me 100K. I'll come for $500,000. Give me $500,000. 2 million.
And now, Zino, there was something you said. As much as you love to provide and assist, I can testify to that. Do you carry your wife along, knowing that you're providing and doing these things for these other females?
Right.
Okay.
If you do, she on her own will check you and say,
I'll tell
there's a limit.
So someone called me once and asked for a certain amount of money, and I said, I don't like borrowing. Asked to borrow. It was a lady asked to borrow it. I don't like borrowing because I know if I borrow that money,
you may never get it back.
I may never get it back, and it's going to cause friction, So I called back. I first of all said to my wife that this person wants so amount, but I'm not going to give it. I'm going to cut it by a third and give her that 1/3. So that was what I did. Gave her the third. You don't need to repay it. I never heard the last of it, by the way, from my wife.
From your wife.
But she actually agreed for me to do that, and I carried her along. So I hope she doesn't see this, but currently I don't carry her along on those matters because
you know how she would respond.
Because I know how she will respond to that. And if any of her friends, whether AGU or Uche, goes and tells her that I said this on this show, You guys. In any
Name calling.
In any case, but for me, it's just I'm just empathetic towards people. Let's put it that way, and maybe even more so women. You know,
see, I think it's that empathy that they will actually come.
Already said this. Already, you remember what Femi said last week about right here.
I think I'm kind of wired that way too. Like shit, as in I know what it feels like not to have.
Exactly.
So definitely, if I see someone that does not have, and I want to give, guy or girl. And in the course of this past couple of years, and I have been able to give people. I've noticed that at the same time, it's bad enabling these people because you just get comfortable. Now I have a mate that at the point in time when he was about to make moves, he was about to change his lifestyle, move out. He didn't even say anything, he just upped and left. The next thing he comes back, he's not exactly doing as well as he expected. But the next thing, now say, see my guy is here, and the next thing he's calling, hey, this is praying for you. You know, there's one I give him dough a couple of times. Next thing, now he start calling as if it's his stretch right. I'm like, no, I just don't pick up call. I'm like, so I've told you that this is something I'm not sure I can, but every morning and night, 3 missed calls, 4 missed calls. I ain't picking up your calls for a reason. You're not because I decided to start helping.
When you begin to draw the line, you seem like a bad friend.
Exactly.
No, that's how it's beginning to look now.
You seem like a bad friend.
Like, guys, it's going to be as if they're just my name in the village.
So, a couple of months ago, or was it weeks now, maybe about 6 or 8 weeks ago, I got depressed. I actually fell into a bit of depression. And this depression was not because anything was wrong. The depression was because I could not do enough for people. And then I realized that
that's sweet depression.
You're carrying but you're carrying. I realized it's because I'm carrying too many people's wahala on my shoulder. Guy, calm down. You're not Superman. You can't save the world. Learn to say no. Just something I don't know how to say. If you say, can I have something? I was like, let me think about it. I shouldn't. I should just say no. But it's so difficult.
It's difficult.
Look,
the key thing you said,
250K.
I don't get.
You see how easy that came?
One of the key things you said, Zeno, was that as men, we just see ourselves as people that should provide, that should be able to give, donate, give handouts or whatever. That is the reason why more women are seen as the users than the men are. You get me? That's why more women are seen as the users. Because a lot of women just feel as if, by design, as a woman, you're supposed to do for me. You're supposed to, as a woman, you're supposed to do for me.
Well, now,
that's why they jump in as users.
The crazy thing about this is, I think this thing trended on Twitter sometime. You know, a lady comes online, she posts, she needs to get this, she needs to get this.
She's gonna get it.
One random guy just send your boom. Gives you everything.
A guy would have,
and then a guy will come out
and his face torn up by
bro, they cut my leg. See me in hospital like this.
That's it.
It's a wish you well. We will see what.
Bro, a fellow colleague of mine, female, right? She just put up, wow, these broke times are unique. These broke times are unique. In less than 30 minutes, there were about, let me try and be, let's say 7 DMs. There was no hello in this 7.
Just send the account number.
Thank you. Now, she sends them. She did.
And she got,
trust me.
She got response?
My brother, she got enough to pay rent and to buy a car for Uber.
Brother.
Wow.
Because these people, they don't know devs, they don't know her. I don't think they met from the message, from how I saw the DM. It didn't look like there was any previous conversation of, this was just fresh out as it.
And you wonder why some men are transitioning.
I did not see that coming.
I had something smart to say, but I was smarter. I'm gonna let it go.
but for me, that was like, as in, for real, so all she just needed to do, I'm not gonna lie, I tried my birthday was like a couple of years ago. It's my birthday, man. Yo, Instagram live. What's going on?
It's in my list.
I even see some people putting their own
That's what you see, LLNG.
That's what LLNG. That's all.
A king was born.
God bless your new age. You are blessed. I will always pass, man. My experience right here. Come on, credit my account. This guy, do something for us now.
All right, tell you guys what, we got 3 topics down already, but we have a main topic that we're going to be talking about just in a bit. We're asking, my body, my rules. Does that count if you are in a relationship? We're talking, coming off of the Keke Palmer instance with her baby daddy and her at the Usher concert. We'll tell you more about it, in fact, every single detail about it, as we ask this question for our main topic when we get back. Let's take a time out, replenish our drinks, and we'll be back here on the Black Table.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
My body, my rules. Does it count if you are in a relationship? So, Keke Palmer went over to an Usher concert. And we all know Keke. We've always loved Keke from when she was Attila in Attila and the Bee up until after she grew them curves and lost them and perhaps grew them again after baby childbirth. No, mothers do not look attractive to me. Not in that way. I think I'm digging this hole. Imagine to get out.
No, I mean, no.
That's your opinion.
Let that be expunged from the internet.
Hi, Keke. Call me Keke.
What was at the Usher concert? She was wearing this sheer dress which exposed her bum. Her baby daddy put something out on social media saying, hey, I don't like this instance where in a society like this I cannot express myself if I do not like something my partner is doing. If I do, then I get called out for it. He was talking from, well, that moral standpoint where I don't like what she's wearing and I have to voice it out. But if I do, you guys are going to come at me. But here I am, even if I'm not married to her, I'm still her baby daddy in any case. And I must note that this is going to influence my kids somehow, and I want to tell that I don't like it so that that standard is set. Now, it brought us to this. We're asking, is it my body, my rules when we're talking in a relationship? Especially note that in this case with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, they're not married. So did he have any right to come and say, oh, Gwenny, don't dress like that, I don't like it? Or not? Because he's not a provider in this case. She makes her own money.
Well,
Mufasa, you go.
First off,
are you married, by the way?
No, I'm not married.
You're not married, okay.
So it's
Any children?
No, come on.
No.
Very young.
Come on is not an answer.
No, I don't have any kids.
Okay. That you know
at the moment.
At the moment. Come on, 13 years old. This is your son. Take.
No.
Here is Simba.
It's Kovu.
Bro. So I feel it's a two-way thing, right? So it's either, number one, everything that has happened so far is either for clout. You know, Keke Palmer is aware of what's happening. The boyfriend is aware of what's happening.
You just organize.
They have, let's do this to promote some shit in a couple days. Or it's a relationship, but there's no respect. Now, there's no respect on both sides. Because yeah, I understand what Keke Palmer did. Dressing that way, going to a concert, being all flirty with Usher is wrong.
Is it wrong, really? She's a celebrity. They're expected to do that kind of thing so that they remain in the public eye.
However, if you are going to have a serious relationship, there are some things that are expected of you.
If it was serious,
let's not be too woke. Let's not be too woke. However, he now calling her out that way, that was the issue. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, not on social media.
Not on social media. Like, I
call
don't care.
Call him, let's have a conversation.
When she's home, you can do whatever you want. But going on Twitter, putting out all that, I mean, it's messy.
What did you think?
Just feels like you don't have your home in order. I mean,
it goes straight to the point. What a fumble.
He
showed a very insecure side of life.
Really?
All she needed to have done was pick up the call, pick up the phone and call. Baby, I don't like that. It's, it was that. I mean, baby daddy, that means you guys live together.
Yeah.
So when she goes shopping, she don't wear the clothes for you. Because I mean, my woman goes shopping and while she's even in the store, she's video calling me and I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, we can wait in the bedroom. Yeah, that's that's how we kick it. So now your baby mama that you have made videos of her twerking and you are hyping her.
Posted online.
He himself did that too.
Posted online.
He said, "Oh, her body is banging." He has by himself. No, because he's standing beside Osha.
That's when the jealousy.
Tell sure I'll grip your. My friend, let me just tell you, baby daddy, you are
how do you like your woman to dress in public? How do you like your woman to dress?
I've
got my preference.
My women confident, not too revealing.
Not too revealing.
Not too revealing.
Did you say women? Did you say women?
My women.
No, you said women.
My women.
So there are plenty.
They call me sugar daddy. You joking? So
very blatant.
Okay. My Olori is different from my women. Okay? So my Olori has the right to dress as she pleases, as long as she knows that she would like me to dress same way respectfully. I can dress in ways that she does not like, as she knows. And she knows the kind of ways I would like her to dress. And we do not cross our boundaries.
Let's say you've been married for 10 years.
Yeah.
And your Olori was dressing that way from before. And then after that, she kind of like, I'm married to this man, Jay. Let me just wear this one.
Yeah.
As in, do you feel a certain type of way? Do you want your woman to actually exhibit herself to other men? Does it turn you on in any way, shape, or form when you see a woman dressed in a certain kind of way out in public? Because I know it does me. I mean, I am very excited when I see my wife dressed in a very interesting way outside. I'm like, yeah.
What if I told you I kind of like it when a woman is well dressed, neatly, but still sexy? For me, sexy is
still
confidence.
Yeah,
yes.
It's how you carry yourself that is
it's a carriage. It's not
what you wear.
Yeah, it's not just by, everywhere. Ladies got titties. There's titties everywhere. There's ass everywhere. These days, almost half the, half the country, a certain level of bum resemble, I mean, it's almost the same thing.
Officially done one. There's one place back behind.
Wow, I don't know about it. Wow, I see you are well researched.
Like, when they come out, they look like fridge. They carry stuff from behind.
There's a contour on the side.
But yeah, done.
Calling names again.
Sorry.
Name calling.
Yeah, so as I was saying,
I didn't mean to say it.
Okay, so I mean, I don't need a woman to reveal herself to show me that she's sexy. Her confidence alone is what assumes sex appeal. That's me. So if you think you're going to show me here and that's you failed the exam already. Right. Let me see it in your persona and your charisma that yes, I can be sexy. I can be dressed with the hijab. But when I look at you, man, you are already hungry for me now. That's it for me.
Gang, my body, my rules. What do you think?
Well, if you look at my body.
On one extreme red corner, on the other extreme, we're so diverse in this
conversation. If you look at my body, you can tell it's my rules. But to relate to this story, here's the funny thing. I have. Okay, sorry.
Guys like when you call Big Daddy. Call me Big Daddy.
So I'm saying, Daddy long stuff. My body, my rules. But here's the thing. I want to come from so many angles because I saw a lot of women, some of our friends of mine online saying the issue they had with part of this, the story the baby daddy posted was he said, you're a mom. Making it seem as if because you're a mother now, you shouldn't dress that way. Now, Keke is cashing out. Some minutes ago, she just posted she's selling t-shirts now. I'm a mom. I'm a mother. She's selling T-shirts now, talking about how she's Stevie to the BS. She's blind to what's going on. So she's cashing out. And I'm a fan of Keke to the point that I follow her on social media. So many of the things that I've seen Keke do in movies and on social media, this was even decent.
Yeah.
To an extent.
There you go.
And you're a fan of Usher or any R&B singer and you go for their show. She didn't do anything with Usher. She didn't grind on him or do anything just because of the way she was dressed.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that she looked. And you're now emphasizing
What's
that.
wrong with this dress?
You're not emphasizing that she's a mom. Okay, it was revealing and whatnot. But based on Keke's perfection and what she does for a living, let me give you an example of another mom that a lot of people check out. Beyonce. Who's coming for her?
So I don't check her out.
Eh?
You don't check Beyonce out?
No, you don't even have to check her out. But how does she dress? Her Renaissance album.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
How she dresses for her tours, her performances, and so many other things. She almost had a wardrobe malfunction when she was performing with the twins and whatnot.
True.
So you can't just say because somebody is a mother, they shouldn't dress a certain type of way. And the problem that women have is this. You don't want me to dress this way, but you're checking out women that are dressed this way. So what are you saying? You don't want me to dress the way you want to see things. Let me know, like look at one of Nigeria's most popping females, Tiwa.
Savage.
Tiwa is still hot.
No, not even
Tiwa,
she's savage.
Tiwa will go old and gray. Tiwa will go old and gray, and she'll still be wanted and sought after. You get where I'm coming from?
Yep.
And she's a mom. So you can't attack women and say because they're mothers that they shouldn't dress a certain type of way.
But doesn't he have any right to do that based on the fact that they both have a child together? The influence on that child is his concern.
Now here, that's why they say my body, my rules, because of this next thing. You were dating somebody, you're with someone, you've seen their lifestyle, you've seen how they carry themselves, you've seen what they do. Now you feel all of a sudden a relationship or marriage should change that.
No, not a
Some
marriage.
things don't change.
Having a child changes a lot of things.
How?
You don't act the
Are
same
you
way
50?
you used to. You don't act the way you used to act when you were single, when you were not a father.
But I'm still swinging that thing. See, let me get. Listen, I've matured. You get me? I've matured. When you're having drinks, here's the funny thing. I'm trying to quit drinking. I have that. I know my issues. I know my problem. But my wife knows I drink. She met me. I was drinking. She's been able to live with that and not say, "Oh my God, you're a married man now. Why are you still drinking?"
Yeah.
You get me? So it's something you deal with when you meet somebody that's a clubber, a party goer, a celebrity.
You don't get married
in the business. You get me? You don't just feel the change overnight. It's a gradual process.
Yeah.
Keke is still young. She's still hot. She's still got it going on for her to the point that you didn't even marry her. You had a kid with her. And you have a right to tell her, don't dress like that. When you post pictures of her twerking, as in, you posted pictures of her doing all sorts. You're there in your own boxers, taking pictures of yourself with your muscles that I don't have. You Mr. Muscles, you understand? Showing yourself. It's true now. Mufasa would have taken his clothes off just as a decent show to show his muscles. But you get what
don't underestimate him. He's a fitness. He'll take that shirt off on a
He has his own pictures where he's dressed in just boxers, take it, and he's like, dude, what are you talking about?
Don't off your shades.
What are you revealing? Guy, if you off your shirt, I'm off your that would be the end of the show.
That will be an episode of UFC we don't want to see.
So it's that simple. You can't control women to that extent. We've passed that stage. You want your woman to look hot. Here's the funny thing. If you're dating a model and she goes out and she's looking hot, you now say, why you dress like that because she's a mom? That's what she does. She looks hot, but she didn't even flirt with Usher. She's bringing this home to you.
So for me, I think it's a very primordial thing that just happened there, and it was just simple male jealousy. That's all. It was just jealousy. If it was another random guy,
jealousy is one
it was
thing.
just jealousy.
Now
And it's
this
okay.
is I mean it's fine. Yeah,
It's
you're jealous. You
his
saw a
girl.
girl doing something with.
Yeah, it's my girl.
Usher is that guy. He has always been that guy to bring girls to do all that.
Usher said it himself. You make more than the one than
Usher has always been that guy. Like we
So you wanted to wear buba to an Usher concert and
the issue I had with him was he going online.
Social media.
You don't do that.
Call her when she gets home, baby.
You
want to put tension, you just drop voice notes
Yeah,
and switch off your
exactly.
phone.
You know.
I don't get what you're saying. You don't do that.
Well,
you don't.
And by the way, just Keke, in case you watch this, holla.
I know the silly thing. He deleted the tweet.
It didn't say,
He deleted the tweet.
Not everybody can take the pressure.
Obviously, I mean, the pressure was there.
Can you see why I said he just showcased insecurity? That guy just hung it on on top of our head, like, take jabs, you might be able to get hurt.
There are some things you want to do as a man, that if you do it, you go day. Anything will come, may it come. You day,
choke,
I don't agree.
Listen, guys.
I mean,
let's take a quick break because we got comments coming in using the hashtag the Black Table on TVC. We're getting your messages. So let's take a break now. When we get back, it's all going to be about you. Your messages right here. We'll be back.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
Shay, we're on.
Well, yeah, Keke, just me and you, though. Shit, I'm a ride for you, baby.
So everybody's fantasizing.
I ain't gonna complain about what you're wearing, girl. I love what you're wearing, girl.
Everybody's fantasizing about Keke Palmer here in the studio, but hey, it's all good. Listen, let's take your messages. Thank you for sending them in using the hashtag The Black Table on TVC. Let's look at this. This is at Sumbo. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but if it's a guy, I'll be very worried. He says, Mazino, let Mufasa pull off his shirt now if he wants to. He's so hot.
That's like a girl.
Sumbo is a girl. You're lucky.
Yeah.
You want to...
It's not hot. The AC is working. It's not hot. The AC is working.
Wow, we got more messages in. All right. Ooh, a lot of message. Ricky says, move. Guys, it's not the Mufasa show now.
Mufasa
Come on.
just
You said,
yeah, go
on. Get the camera. Do it again.
What's that? Now, you see why Scar kills you in the movie, I mean? You see why Scar kills you?
This is what you did. All right, it says, Ricky says, Mufasa, we know women love attention, but forget, I look for where I want chop. So for me, Namonio in Angelique Kija's voice. What is she referring to? Which
so I just heard Mufasa and
Namoni. Namoni.
Okay, Tate66 says, I'd like to see you guys on a black table break a record for the longest show on TV. Oof. Hey, don't give anybody any ideas.
If we're going to break records for long things, trust me, it won't be the show on TV.
Gang.
Shout out to Long Gone Mazie.
Brother. If you put a cheetah in a race with a couple of hounds, the cheetah needs not to show nothing. So I'm just going to pass on that.
Okay.
Says, we understand. You should stop laughing in my ear. Thank you. So we understand a woman's need for certain things, but let's not act like we aren't all users at the end of the day, because we just use ourselves for different things. Then again, there's that argument: men use women too as much as women use men.
I agree.
So as much as we want to say that we're providers, we're also providing because we need something back.
So what about those men that have, would I say, outgrown that supposed?
Do you outgrow it, that thirst?
I believe so.
Have you outgrown it yourself?
I'm not going to say I have. Well, it's a discipline if you ask me. Because there are a lot of men that I think, I can't say I'm in their personal lives, but they don't have time. It's not...
Yeah.
It's a couple seconds of
you need to say that to my wife. That's a fact, actually, because over the years, the older I got, I just realized that there's no...
That's a shame.
You're like,
you've done it.
When women throw themselves at you, you don't even know.
Yeah.
They come back like 3 months later and see you that green lights.
But I always say this. I say, to some extent, every friendship is supposed to be beneficial.
Well,
do you understand? We're not talking about friends with benefits, but every friendship should be beneficial. If I'm your friend, there's something I benefit from this friendship. Whether I'm yours, I'm yours. You get where I'm coming from? So yes, we're all users. But when you use somebody in the sense that nothing comes from you, that
just
keeps
take
on
and
receiving,
you
keep taking and taking and taking, and you've never given anything in return. That's when it seems to be some kind of issue.
Toya Bobo here says, Mazino Naman you beat. Thank you very much. Your wife is a lucky one. Thank you very much again. Always remember, givers will never lack. Don't listen to anyone telling you not to give. You're built like that. Thank you. That's the first
person going to send you a message to give me something.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's it.
And we'll say no.
Okay, so the joke is not what you said. The joke is that the next person's name I was about to call is actually called Stroker. And then you said that. I was like, where do I go for that, right? Okay, at Stroker. God, man. Here says, what is the Keke Palmer's dude's insecurity about? I mean, because I'm not getting it. I don't want to find dude is cheating later. Bam.
Sorry.
She doesn't want to find out that the dude, Keke Palmer's baby daddy, is actually cheating on her.
First things first, he's obvious. He's obvious. You're not going to start accusing somebody of something you're not doing when you're not doing it. When your mind is cleansed, you're not going to be taking... Wait, please, why use your brain to be thinking that you have done it? It's crushing you.
That's why he's baby daddy and not husband.
Yeah, exactly. He's a
useless person. User number one.
If this couple were in Nigeria, Keke will be with me right now.
Right.
We'll go for a drink.
Ikorodu Gigi Hadid. Ikorodu Gigi Hadid. Somebody's name. Somebody's name. Ikorodu Gigi Hadid. You know the model? That one, that beautiful one, Ikorodu one day. So until Keke Palmer's baby daddy is married to her, because he should shut the F up, she says. He should do the right thing first and put a ring on it before he opens his mouth to tell.
But the problem even if he's married, even if say it over the phone, pick up your call.
This is Keke that you know Keke and her craze.
Hey.
You're with Keke with all her madness, and then at this stage, you now feel as if Keke should watch out.
Drake is singing song.
I don't know what you guys are. Wait, we have no second.
Who are you?
This Keke we're talking about, is it the same? Because I still see a killer. I don't know what you guys are.
Hustlers. Have you watched Hustlers? She was a stripper with Jennifer Lopez. Cardi B.
That's the Keke you see.
That's how she's grown.
Is that the Keke you see?
No, I've seen
Brother is really a fan.
I'm telling you.
Have you watched Nope?
I see nobody.
She's been in Nope. She's been in Hustlers. She's been in a Killer and Tree. That one is. Unless you're
you don't like seeing it.
But there's a way you've watched her grow. You've seen her progress in her career. Great actress, great personality. She cracks me up. She's such a free spirit. She's sexy. She's beautiful. She dresses anyhow. However it is. So you now can't come and tell us now that Keke should wear buba and what not.
When she became a woman. She became how much of a woman?
Moving on now. So, gang, you're gonna like this one. This is Hardcore Bay 66, not 69. That will be the other one. Says, gang, you're sexy.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
See me shine. Let him finish that.
Wallahi, that's what she said. She says, gang, you're sexy. Don't mind them all. I'll take care of you.
Now his number now. Go gang.
So please, I have a message for her. Send that message to my wife so that she knows that there are people out there that are willing to take over. Gang should treat me better.
It's like this show is designed for Gang to just polish his knob.
Right.
No.
Yes, exactly.
Send it to one because you can't come and be tempting me like this. I don't fall for temptation.
He comes here every Friday.
Hell, you can't get me.
He comes every Friday.
You can't get me.
Just to make sure that his knob is shiny, and he goes back home with it so that they
No, but that was I appreciate it.
He takes energy back home.
They get it back home, baby. Can you see this?
I appreciate messages like this. Nothing but love, agape love. Thank you so much for the message.
You have to be specific.
You know,
in any case,
080. Call me.
Sele Bobo, you don't know. Says this her baby. Everybody seems to be talking about the Keke instance. This her baby daddy needs to get a hang of himself. What is his point? Nah, he's not gonna win this one.
He can't.
No, clearly.
Okay. If you guys say so. Our final message is from D Rolls. I don't know if we have some more. Says, all this Keke's brouhaha looks like a stunt, because we did a drink, water drop cup. We did a drink with it.
She's selling T-shirts right now called I'm a mother, I'm a mom.
Brother, people will buy that thing.
And they're buying it right now, just cashing out. Shout outs to Keke, man.
Before we get back into Keke, Mufasa, every single week we do something called Just the Tip.
Okay.
It sounds familiar, like something you say, yeah? Well, what it is not that one. You simply give it. You
Look at his face, guilty as charged. I got caught.
At the end of the show, you'll be giving a one sentence advice on everything that we've said. So just have that in mind. Okay. Back to Keke and Gang's Lost for her. Closing remark regarding Keke.
Gang, sorry, we are both on that loss. Yes. I'm with you on that. We ganging on that.
So on the final note for Keke, the Keke instance seems to be the most, final note for Keke instance.
My final note is just, listen, if you're a mother, let that not stop your sexy, let that not stop your shine, man. Keep doing what you do, mother or not, you still got it.
Nice. You want to give a final note on Keke instance?
Oh, Keke, please remember to call me. I'm still here for you, Keke. And to the mothers, in moderation, please don't drop sex tape out of trying to be sexy. Please still be mindful. Yeah, I get where the father was coming from, your mom, but hello, please draw sense so that your child does not have abnormal sense. You get me?
Mufasa, just the tip. Don't put your shoulders.
Keke, call me.
Please, give us a roundabout advice. Everything we've talked about today. Anything you want everybody to know?
All right, so Keke, basically, since that's still the
Keke, call me.
Just try to, as a man, trust your woman, basically. Trust your woman.
Through and through.
If you have a woman, before you met her, whatever attracted you to her, you know what that was. The whole celebrity lifestyle, flashy and all that. You don't expect that. You coming in. I'll come out.
We got it at the start.
Let her pull out.
It's too much.
It's okay. Make it don't go tumble.
It's been fantastic having you guys on the show, Mr. Mufasa. Thank you very much for showing up, man. I'm going to drop by the gym, see if you can put Gang back in shape.
Got you.
My body, my rules.
Got you.
Gang.
Always great to have you on. Mr. GNG, ready to make that trip back to Agungi, where he is the mayor.
Keke, please don't forget to thread my needle.
Keke, if you come to Nigeria, is Agungi?
No, stop it. No, gang, I respect you, but Keke, please remember to thread my needle.
Mr. GNG, Mr. Che,
okay.
Mufasa, thank you guys very much.
Thank you
everybody for joining us on the show. You can see a rerun on YouTube. Make sure that you search it out. Use the hashtag #TheBlackTable on TVC for every single message, or even just to search it out on all the social media platforms, including Threads.
Yes.
That's grand. Catch you guys next week for another edition. Until then, it's good night, or is it good morning?
Cheers.
Yeah, please retweet so that